This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC 15 Arizona. Here's our latest look at the state of coronavirus in our state. 864 new coronavirus cases were reported today. Our total now closing in on nearly 222,000. The percentage of tests coming back positive at 9% today. That's up from 4% yesterday. And 6 new COVID-related deaths were counted today. The state giving 3 bars the green light to do business after shutting them down in August for violating reopening protocols. Bottled Blonde and Casa Amigos in Scottsdale, as well as Tempe's Glow Shots and Cocktails, will each pay a $3,000 fine, and they have agreed to follow social distancing measures like operating at 50% capacity. Nationwide, only 4 U.S. states are showing downward trends in COVID-19 cases. That's according to Johns Hopkins University. Comparing COVID cases from last week, only Hawaii, Kansas, Missouri, and South Carolina are seeing a downward trend. 22 states are showing upward trends, and 24 states, including Arizona, are showing steady. Tonight, the FDA taking steps to make sure COVID-19 vaccines are safe before giving the green light to deliver to millions of people. The agency is now requesting 2 months of safety data after trial volunteers get coronavirus vaccines before considering authorization. Now, this means follow-up data must be collected after the second dose is given, and that would make it very hard, if not impossible, for a vaccine maker to apply for emergency use by Election Day, like the president wants. It may come as no surprise Arizona's tourism industry is hurting right now, but new numbers are really putting that into perspective. The Arizona Office of Tourism reporting nearly $1 billion loss in August compared to the same time last year. Visitor spending a little more than $640 billion. That is down about 60% from August 2019. It's important to note that last year was a record setter for Arizona tourism. In fact, the industry has been breaking records for the past 4 years. That streak likely will now be broken because of the pandemic. Part of the problem, so many popular tourist attractions have been closed this year, and some could stay closed through the end of the year. In fact, the Navajo Parks and Recreation Department announcing places like Antelope Canyon, Window Rock, and Four Corners will stay closed until at least January 2021, and then they will reevaluate. You can see the full list of closures on NavajoNationParks.org. There's some good news. Hawaiian Airlines plans to bring back nonstop flights from Sky Harbor to Honolulu beginning November 1st. The flights were temporarily suspended due to COVID-19 travel advisories. Currently, visitors to Hawaii have to quarantine for 14 days or the duration of their stay. But Hawaiian Air says you can bypass that by providing a negative COVID-19 test within 72 hours of your flight's departure. There are just 28 days to go until Election Day, and now Arizonans have more time to register to vote. In a decision made late last night, a federal judge ruling to extend the deadline from October 5th to October 23rd to alleviate any potential problems, requesting early voting ballots caused by the pandemic. Now, if you haven't registered to vote yet, you can do so on your county's elections website or just go to arizona.vote. Another judge ruling people who are immunocompromised or who have physical disabilities that prevent them from filling out their own ballot can use video conferencing to vote. The virtual option getting immediate pushback from Governor Ducey and the Attorney General, who call it a violation of the state's in-person mandate. However, the judge says the federal requirement to help voters with disabilities overrules that, adding the chance of voter fraud is low. In the primary this year, just 10 people in Maricopa County used the video technology of the 860,000 people who voted.
Hi there, I'm Megan Thompson, tracking your most accurate forecast, and the triple digits are going to stay with us just a little bit longer, but a cool down is now coming our way. Starting to see that on Friday at 97 degrees, dropping to 93 by Saturday, and then a forecasted high of 89 degrees on Sunday. This ridge of high pressure is finally getting pushed out by this low pressure system coming our way, and then a second system dropping our temperatures further, maybe even bring some rain to the high country in that 7-day forecast. Here we go. Those lows looking great in the 70s and upper 60s through that 7 days. So even though we have these triple digits, we are going to see relief again in those early morning hours. Sunshine continues as well through that 7-day, and then we get some breezes coming in on Sunday. We do warm into the 90s on Monday and Tuesday, but hey, no more triple digits after Thursday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.